All right, now I'm on the top of page 10. After Miss Loomis left, Miss Brisbane let the students have a closer look at Og. Seth tapped at the glass. "Don't do that, Seth," the teacher warned him. "You'll frighten him." "He doesn't seem frightened of anything," Miranda observed. "I think he's smiling," added Kirk. "That must mean he's happy." For once, Gail didn't giggle, which seemed to bother Kirk. "Get it? Hoppy. Happy?" he tried to explain. Gail rolled her eyes and groaned, which didn't make Kirk happy at all. Miss Brisbane called to the new girl. "Come see Og, Tabitha." Tabitha stared down at her table and shook her head no. "Come on, Tabitha." Mandy sounded impatient. Again, Tabitha shook her head. She hasn't wanted to do anything all day, Mandy grumbled. "Mandy," Miss Brisbane warned her. "Is he really a frog?" Richie stared hard at Og, who stared right back. "Don't frogs live in water?" "Some do," said Miss Brisbane, "and some frogs live in trees. Og is a common green frog. He likes to live near water, but not in it. That's why he has a tank that's half land, half water." A common green frog didn't sound very interesting, but Og had certainly attracted the attention of my classmates. "Can I take care of Og?" AJ asked loudly. "Lower your voice, AJ," said Miss Brisbane. "We will all take care of him." Once the students returned to their seats, Miss Brisbane held up a book on the care of frogs. "We'll have to study this," she explained. "Taking care of Og will be quite different from caring for Humphrey. After all, Humphrey is a warm-blooded mammal. Og is a cold-blooded amphibian." "Amphibian? There's nothing like a mammal. The very word made my warm blood run cold. I hoped that she would never, ever put that word on a spelling test." Miss Brisbane looked through the book. "Aha," she said. "It says that the common green frog is a medium-sized frog with a calm nature. It makes a distinctive twanging sound. Boing! I almost fell off my ladder. What on earth could that noise be?" Then I heard another sound, the laughter of my classmates. "That certainly is a distinctive twanging sound," said Miss Brisbane, looking puzzled. Boing! This time the noise was clearly coming from the frog. "What kind of way is that to talk? Aren't frogs supposed to say ribbit?" Miss Brisbane turned towards Og's glass box. "Thank you for the demonstration, Og." Then I heard boing, boing, boing. It didn't come from the frog this time. I heard that, Kirk Chen," said the teacher. She continued to talk on and on about amphibians and their life cycle. "What does he eat?" Heidi called out. "Hands, please, Heidi," said Miss Brisbane wearily. "Mostly insects. Miss Loomis gave me a container of crickets." "Cool," said Kirk. Everyone else in the class groaned. "Ew!" When I finished gagging, I squeaked, "Live insects?" Not that anyone was listening to me, especially not Og, who calmly sat there doing absolutely nothing. At the end of the day, as the students gathered up their books and coats and filed past our table, at least half of them said, "Bye, Og," or "Catch you later, Augie." Not one of my classmates said goodbye to me. I guess they all forgot. Mandy stayed for a minute after class. "Miss Brisbane, you told me to be friendly to that new girl, but she isn't very friendly back." "Don't complain, Mandy," said the teacher. "It's not easy to be the new kid in the classroom. Put yourself in her shoes. Give her some time. After all, we've got the whole semester ahead of us." A whole semester of us? And I had to spend it with a frog? Miss Brisbane had shaken things up all right, and I felt queasy all over again. The better part of one's life consists of his friendships. That's a quote from Abraham Lincoln, our 16th President of the United States. That's the end of chapter 1. That was a pretty long one. I don't know if any of you have gone on the Hebron Trail, but right now you can hear the frogs so loud. It's kind of over by that observation deck, and they sound almost like a bunch of crickets, but you know they're not crickets. They're actually frogs, and they're making that same kind of sound that Og the frog is doing. So if you get a chance and go with your family, you'll hear those frogs croak. Alrighty, you guys have a great day, and I'll put on the class Google a sheet if you feel like doing it. You don't have to, or you can just comment on the book, whatever you would like. Let's make this a lot of fun. Have a great day. Enjoy the sunshine.